Want to make sure you're well covered on the road, capturing every moment, just in case? A dash cam can be a real lifesaver in that regard. But with so many options out there, how do you pick the right one? Don't worry, because today we're looking into the top 5 best dash cams you can get your hands on right now. So, let's get started. First off, we've got the Garmin Dash Cam Mini 3, which is definitely worth a look when you're after something super discreet within a tight budget. I say that because this one is designed to practically disappear behind your rearview mirror, unlike those bulky ones that always stick out. And that means it won't get in your way while you're driving. The setup seems pretty straightforward too. You'll find no complicated menus to wrestle with to get it up and running, and then it just runs in the background without you having to think about it. And despite its small size, it still manages to capture videos in full HD with HDR. Here's the thing though. Garmin had a previous version, the Dash Cam Mini 2, and honestly, if you already have that older model, it sounds like there isn't a huge reason to rush out and upgrade. They share a lot of the same core features, like you won't find a built-in screen or GPS here. You control everything through the Garmin Drive app, but the app apparently works well for tweaking settings and looking back at your recordings. Two noticeable changes with the Mini 3 are the new landscape design and a built-in polarizing filter, which cuts down on reflections from your windshield. Now, it is worth pointing out that it's limited to 1080p. So, if you're after super high-resolution footage, you'll probably need to step up to a more premium model. But for someone buying their first dash cam, or just wanting something small and fuss-free, the Dash Cam Mini 3 seems to nail the essentials. Next, we've got the Miofive S1 Ultra, which packs quite a punch, especially when you look at its price and what it offers. For starters, it can record in 4K, which can really make a difference when you need to see the specifics in a video. Then, it's got built-in GPS that lets you track your location and speed effortlessly. Plus, it also has 5 GHz Wi-Fi, which means transferring videos to your phone or computer will be pretty fast and hassle-free. Now, from what I've gathered, the video quality is actually a standout feature here. People seem really impressed with the level of detail it captures, and even when the light isn't great, like at night, it apparently does a really good job of keeping the video clear without too much graininess. That's definitely a big plus, as not all dash cams do a great job when it gets dark. Sadly though, it doesn't record at 60 frames per second. Even if you drop the resolution down to 1080p Full HD, it's capped at 30 FPS. Now, that's probably perfectly fine for most everyday driving. But if you're really wanting super smooth motion in your recordings, that's something to keep in mind. But other than that, it sounds like a really solid option. It might not be the most compact dash cam out there, but you can get it up and running without much fuss. Besides, Miofive also offers rear dash cams that you can bundle with the S1 Ultra if you want coverage for the back of your car too. They have both 2K and 4K options for the rear. So if you're looking for a solid 4K dash cam that doesn't skimp on features, the Miofive S1 Ultra could definitely be a strong contender. Next, we have something a bit different from the others, the 70mm Dash Cam Omni. This dash cam has a cool trick up its sleeve. It's got a single camera, but it can actually rotate a full 360 degrees. Pretty neat, huh? It's got a 140-degree field of view, but the fact that it spins means you can record what's happening in front of you like a regular dash cam, or you can turn it around to film inside your car. Think about the possibilities there. You could record interactions with passengers, or maybe even keep an eye on things if you're a rideshare driver. The video quality maxes out at 1080p, and it can go up to 60 frames per second. So, while it might not have the super sharp detail of a 4K camera, the footage should still be pretty smooth. And thanks to its f1.8 lens, it maintains that smoothness pretty well in low-light situations. That's always a good thing for a dash cam. More interestingly, it's got some smart features powered by AI, like motion detection. It can even try to figure out the threat level of certain events to help keep your car safe. For a single dash cam, it sounds like this one is actually quite fun to use. The price seems reasonable too. However, there's one extra thing to keep in mind. If you want to automatically back up your recordings to the cloud, you'll need to buy their separate 4G hardware kit. A bummer, I know, but overall, the 70mm Dash Cam Omni brings something unique to the table with its rotating camera and smart features that you can't overlook. At number 2, we've got quite a bit of a powerhouse, the Nextbase IQ. Think of it as a smart surveillance system, but specifically designed for your car. And you've actually got options here too, as it comes in 1K, 2K, and even a 4K version. So you can choose the level of video quality that suits you. Now, I didn't call it a powerhouse for no reason. After all, this isn't just a basic dash cam. It's got a bunch of smart features built in. Take the parking assistance, for example, which can be super helpful in difficult parking situations. And there's also something called a voice-activated witness mode to make that experience even smoother. Plus, you can actually check in on your car remotely through the Nextbase IQ app. It's got GPS, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi too, so everything is always connected and synced. Interestingly, all three versions come with a camera that points inside your car, and you can even add an extra camera for the rear. Now, here's something to be aware of. To get the full benefit of all these smart features, you'll likely need a paid subscription. So while the camera itself is a premium piece of kit, the ongoing cost is something to consider. But from what people are saying, it seems to really deliver. The setup is pretty straightforward, and the app makes it easy to access all the different features. And when it comes to video and audio quality, especially on the 4K version, the output is as smooth as you'd like it to be. And because it's wired directly to your car's battery, it stays on even when your car is turned off. That's a big advantage for monitoring your vehicle around the clock. Sure, this might be overkill if you just want basic recording, but if you're after a complete all-in-one system to keep a close eye on your car at all times, the Nextbase IQ is definitely one of the smartest options you can get right now. And finally, we've got the VIOFO A229 Pro 4K HDR. Now, this one seems to be the real deal of a dash cam when you aren't ready to compromise even a bit. It's got two cameras, both of which use two high-quality sensors called Sony Starvis 2. What does that mean for you? Well, the front camera can record in crisp 4K resolution, and the rear camera records in 2K. That should give you some seriously clear and detailed footage, which is exactly what you want from a dash cam. It also uses HDR, making sure you can see those details clearly even when there's a lot of contrast in the lighting, like at night. It really helps with night vision and even makes it easier to see license plates, even if cars are moving quickly. Another cool thing is its parking mode. It actually has 3 different ways it can monitor your car while it's parked. Plus, it has a buffering function, which means it can save a bit of footage before an event is even detected. That could be really helpful in capturing the whole picture. Surprisingly, it even has voice control. So you can do things like start recording or take a snapshot just by using your voice. That seems really convenient and keeps your hands on the wheel. It also has 5 GHz Wi-Fi, which means you can connect to the VIOFO app to change settings, watch videos, and share them easily. And for those who want accurate data, it's got a really precise GPS logger. It connects to multiple satellite systems to track your location, speed, and the time. Standard features like loop recording and emergency lock are also included, meaning it'll automatically record over old footage, but if there's an accident, it'll lock that video so it doesn't get erased. So everything considered, the VIOFO A229 Pro 4K HDR dash cam really delivers on video quality, and the bunch of advanced features only add to the overall wholesome experience. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon for instant notification so that you never miss a video from Tech Insight.